Shanti with Remax Results, and today we're here with Deb and Peyton Ayers, owners of Ayers Leather. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you. So this is a business, Ayers Leather has been in business for almost 70 years now, a Greenville business. So can you tell us a little bit about the history and how you got started?
Well, my mom and dad opened the store in 1950, and I was raised in the shop, and all three of my children came to work with me. And so Peyton is third generation, and Dad had been wounded in World War II and learned leather repair and leather work, and he went into a business in Atlanta after he and Mom married. And when they wanted to expand and become retail and repair, and he approached the people who had that existing business, they were not interested in doing the retail end. So Mom and Dad didn't want to go into competition. They looked at Miami, Florida, where Daddy had family, and thank goodness they chose Greenville, where Mother has family. And so they came here. They had $50. They had saved $500. They had $50
Wow.
the day they opened in 1950, and worked their way for the next lifetime for all of us.
Wow. And where were they originally from?
They were from two little small towns, Dewey Rose and Gold Mine, Georgia.
Wow, okay.
First grade sweethearts.
Uh-huh. And so I know that you've been around for a long time, and business has changed over the years. And can you tell me how the computer and online has impacted your business?
Peyton?
It's impacted it in different ways. We've been able to promote via Facebook and Instagram and found those great outlets. And at one time we had a website that my father managed, and we don't have it currently, but are looking into expanding this coming spring and offering a local site. So that'll be interesting to come.
Okay, so your business right now is local business.
Yes.
And can you give me a little insight as to your customer base?
Varied.
Yeah, a little bit of everybody, young to old, and all ranges of life. And it's very fun to come every day and see who's coming through the door.
Mm-hmm.
And we even offer layaway still, because there's certain people who want better items, and when they see them but need to pay a little bit along the way, we accommodate them.
That's great.
So that way we can hit different economic regions, because we feel like if you've got $10 to spend, you need to invest that $10 in the best you can get, and we're here to guide you.
That's great. That's great. So people can start their Christmas shopping early.
Anytime.
Okay, anytime. So can you tell me a little bit about your employees? Are there other people who work here besides the two of you?
There are two teachers who have been with us over 20 years, and so you'll see them a lot on the weekend and during holidays. And then we always hire a little part-time help, particularly for the Christmas season. So we have enough time to be here when we're needed the most, but to take an occasional R&R so that we stay fresh and know what's going on around.
Okay, that's great. So can you tell me something that people would not know about your store? I mean, most people are aware of it being a leather store, but what other items do you offer and services?
We have such an extreme variety. We specialize in canes. We have the largest selection of most beautiful umbrellas you've ever seen. And then you'll also find that in handbags and luggage, we know that people have different needs. If you're riding in a little sports car, you're going to need a different suitcase than someone with a private jet.
That's right.
So we try to accommodate, and we know what's on the market and what holds up best, because we have repairs service as well. So we see whose product works the best and what can be repaired or refurbished. We're now working a lot on different items in repair that people have and want preserved or restored. Peyton did a antique billiard table this week with the leather pockets and and there's always something different that nobody else wants to or doesn't have the ability to work with, and we've experienced it through the years and offer that.
Okay, so you do repairs to furniture as well.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Oh, okay, because I have a table that needs repair. It has a leather top, so that's nice to know. And then, so what differentiates you from your competition? Can you expand on that a little bit?
I think it's customer service.
I agree.
That we know our
Mhm.
product, that we enjoy the people that come in, that we're able to work on a personal basis with them and find out what they really need and show them how we can meet with
Okay.
their expectations.
And I just was able to see your customer service at play when the woman came in earlier looking for a cane. So you were very accommodating
Yeah,
to
we
her.
cut them off to size, and we cut belts down from the buckle in. So there's a lot of little details that you won't get in a box store or a chain store.
Mm-hmm. Well, if there was some bit of information that you were going to pass on to somebody who was starting their own business, their own retail, a new retail store, what would that be?
They need to have a background working for someone else that has a good foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to what those people say, because even though it may seem outdated, if they've been in business a long time and they're still there, they know what they're talking about.
Right.
And there's always a very, very hard thing to understand at first is that, yes, it's fun to have a business of your own, and it is such a wonderful doorway into meeting and being a part of the community around you. But remember that you come to work, and you need to come on a regular basis. You can't work a while, turn it over to somebody else. They don't have the investment, they don't have the knowledge that you have. And so you can go and have a good time, but you always need to come back to work.
That's true. That's with any job. So that's great information to share with people. Also, now you've been in Greenville for so many years, and Greenville has gone through many changes. So what have you enjoyed about the area's change?
I think part of what's so wonderful is that it hasn't been a big change, it's been an evolution.
Okay,
That
that's
the
a good way to
people
look at it.
still have the warmth and hospitality. The community still has always had good food.
Right, yep.
And now then, I think the nicest thing is that years ago we couldn't wait to jump in the car and go to Atlanta or wait to go to New York. Well, everything's here now. The finest entertainment, the finest food, but yet with the warmth of the South and people that are willing to help you find or do anything you want to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so important that people realize that there's this constant influx of knowledge and youth and money from retirees and young people, and that we just have to stress what existed before, because that's what attracts them here.
Right, that's true. And I am a transplant, and there are a lot of transplants here
Oh, yeah.
now. So, and we are most people just welcome us.
Oh,
And we
definitely.
just jump right into the community, and we love Greenville. I love Greenville. And so, anything else that you'd like to share today that you would want people to know about you guys?
Anything, Peyton?
Well, if they're looking for anything unusual or if they need anything done, we're here to help, and if we can't, we'll guide you to who can. So stop by anytime and we'll lend a hand.
And what's your address here? So people can come in.
24 West North Street, just half a block off of the main street in downtown Greenville.
And this weekend is Fall for Greenville, so if you happen to be downtown for Fall for Greenville, this is a perfect opportunity to stop in the store and see what Deb and Peyton have to offer. So thank you for joining us today. I'm Lisa with Remax Results, And thank you, Peyton, and thank you,
you.
Deb, for joining us today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.